French restaurants at the time in Singapore would have used French produce in terms of like seafood, especially because it was following seasons and it was also what was fashionable at the time. And the problem with that was that it gets flown in like twice a week into the country, and you don't have control over what it is that you're purchasing. So if you buy monkfish and the monkfish, something about it is wrong, like the tail is bruised or part of it was not stored properly or it was not packed in ice well enough, you basically cannot return it because it's airflown and there's no return policy on that. So chef was what? There's no reason for us to be using this fish anymore, or not all of the menu needs to have imported fish. And so he started buying tiger groupers. And I was on the fish side at that time. They would call it poissonnier. So I had to process that fish. And it was the first time dealing with like live groupers. And if you don't know, groupers are a very angry fish. They're very violent and there's spikes on their dorsals and there's like a very sharp bone on where their gills are as well. So it was the first time and I've never processed that sort of fish before. But you could taste it, like you could taste the difference in terms of would you rather have a very nice fresh fish or like a decaying foreign fish? I'm not sure. It just made us think about what kind of double standards we have as a community or as a society. Like, I mean, like why would salmon, and we're talking about like 10, 15 years ago, why would salmon be like a more highly priced fish if it's been decaying for, the past 3 to 4 days before you get it? So imagine if you pick a fish out from the farm and then it goes to the butchery, and then from the butchery it gets iced and then it goes to like a hanger somewhere and that gets onto a shipment and it's airflown all the way down to say our part of the world, and it sits in containment again and then it goes out to the restaurant. That's going to process of about 3 days. So your fish is already dead for 3 days and it goes to the restaurant maybe on the fourth day, and then you're not there on that fourth day, but maybe you come 3 days later. So the fish has been dead for 7 days already before the next one comes in. But then that same person would then go to a Chinese restaurant, and if the fish wasn't dead like 30 seconds ago, they complain it's not fresh. Why is this double standard? So I mean, I think that was the point of contention for me with using foreign produce.